All her life, Merab Asiimwe has been defined by a spina bifida-caused disability that shadowed her childhood as she tried to be invisible to avoid harsh words of neglect from her peers.
There are those few kids that could not sit around me because of that condition, and sometimes it would make me feel bad. It would remind me that I'm different from them, but later I could forget about it because I was a kid. Actually, I hadn't even realized that I have a disability so much.
Spina Bifida is a birth disorder explained as a congenital neurotube defect where the spinal cord does not close properly during the first month of pregnancy, and scientists say it is currently incurable. She's now the Deputy Administrator at the Rubaga-based Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus Association Uganda, a title she earned with an indomitable resilient spirit. After completing primary school, Asiimwe and her mother had opted for her to drop out of school to avoid stigma, but her father insisted she continues with her studies.
When we pleaded with my father not to join high school, at the end he won. I had to go. He had to take me. The environment was at first so hard because the dormitories were a bit very far from classes, and by then I had to use crutches because I couldn't use a wheelchair around because the place wasn't all that accessible for a wheelchair. I could find myself, I'm very tired in the evening. My armpits are hurting because of the crutches. Still I have to go back for preps.
After mobility hurdles in secondary school, she made it to Makerere University on government sponsorship, taking a 4-year Bachelor of Social Works. While at Makerere, her government sponsorship included a paid caregiver who, along with her classmates, helped her cope. She says while at campus, she advocated for persons with disability rights, especially those who are not on government sponsorship.
I had different stories, different holes, how persons with disabilities face sexual harassment. They are raped, and others are used. Used in a way of someone comes in a way of I'm giving you help, I'm supporting you, mostly the girls. Then a male comes to them, I would like to support you, be going to class, reaching hall, and all of a sudden you hear a story that so and so, her friend raped her, or they were in love, impregnated her, but now he can't be seen, they can't talk.
She intimates that her parents were often advised to give up on her to avoid what onlookers termed as wastage of resources on her medication at school, but gladly her parents braved on.
My mother tells me how people discouraged her from wasting a lot of money to take me to hospitals because they used to travel much, taking me to the hospital, telling her that she's wasting a lot of money instead of investing that money in other children who are fine. He's wasting it in someone who will later not live. My father was also discouraged sometimes to pull out the energy he was putting in, but I'm really thankful to God. My parents never gave up on me at any time. A lot of excitement when I look back how the process has been having a lot of ups and downs, reaching where I am. I feel so proud of myself, and I know my parents feel so proud of me.
Makerere University has been a place where she says no one judged her, and last week she picked her bachelor's degree in social works.
I will give back to persons with disabilities, and specifically persons living with Spina Bifida, the condition that I was born with, and advocating for elder persons and also people who are not heard in our communities.
Well, Merab Asiimwe deserves her flowers as she now plans to establish a mentorship program for people with disability to offer hope. Juliet Nalwaga, NTV.